Over here, we got Joe, Jay, socially distanced Joe and Jay over there.
Good spit on him if I tried.
And he has tried. Believe me, he's tried. We got Al opposite me as well. How you doing now?
Not bad.
Say hello.
Not bad.
He's waving,
Don't
but
know why I'm waving.
no one can see.
No
him.
one said.
Let's pretend you can.
Yeah.
Someone just said they saw Jay on BT Sports.
He called me Jay Paddock, by the way. He just apologised to me, the guy from BT.
So you've got my gig now. Is that what's happening?
He messaged me asking me to ask Rio a question.
I see how it is, isn't it? I see how it is. Rio might have seen me say he's a little bit of a knobhead for his comments on the Newcastle thing. Because he did get that on, didn't he?
I think that's what it is. That's Maguire. I've got a little bit now. Keep it up, son.
Got my gig now.
Not the first time somebody gets one.
But yeah, man, today I literally do not know how Manchester United won today. I'll be honest with you, we were shit. Even at 2-1 up, the lads in here as well all thought, these lot are going to go and score, aren't they? And it just felt that way. Even at 1-1, I thought, Brighton are going to score here. And then you see Danny Welbeck go through, get a little hand on his shoulder from Maguire, and you think, oh, is the ref going to give the penalty now? I don't think it was a penalty, but I had that fear cross my mind, and today we were really, really bad. I don't think that was a good performance from anyone on the pitch. Dean Henderson arguably could have done better with their goal. I think that would be a little bit harsh because the header was pretty quickly at him. The one thing I thought was, do you push that out a little bit wide? Do you know what I mean? That's the one thing they say about goalkeepers, try and push it out wide. But it came at his feet so quick that he couldn't do much with it. It was probably a good save in the first place. And the mistakes came before that. The mistakes came from Paul Pogba giving the ball away, from Victor Lindelof not meeting his header, and from Aaron Wan-Bissaka not getting across his man. Those three things. In fact, if Paul Pogba doesn't give away the ball, the goal doesn't get scored. If Victor Lindelof can meet his header, the keeper doesn't even have to get used. Same with Aaron Wan-Bissaka. So I think the mistakes that were involved for their first goal were the most annoying thing because we had ourselves to blame. We had ourselves to blame massively. And when you've got a relatively young, fresh-faced new goalkeeper in goal, you need to help them out a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Give them a little bit of support. Make their life easy. And I don't think our defenders do that for any of their goalkeepers, make it easy. But still, there was times today where a few spillages, a few this, few that. And that's why I've been so keen to say, don't try and rush this guy. Because you rush him and you force the hair out the door. We're going to be in a position next season where we've got one goalkeeper, proper goalkeeper. And if he's under the cosh and he's under pressure and he's got the media writing about him and this, that and the other because he's United's number one and he's made a mistake. Things can change very quickly. That's why I'm a little bit sceptical about forcing the hair out the door so fast. But generally today, it wasn't his fault. The midfield, I thought our best players came in defence, Luke Shaw and Maguire. Luke Shaw's pass for, I think it was the first goal we scored. The pass to Rashford, I think it was, down the line. It was such a good pass. It's such a good pass. The weight of the ball was so good as well. And I think there was a few moments like that with Luke Shaw today where he could possibly be my man of the match. But I also thought Harry Maguire was excellent. Probably didn't put a foot wrong like Ross Murphy says he thought. Maguire was his man of the match 100% today. I thought it was very, very good. Especially even in that moment where Welbeck gets the wrong side of him. He could possibly pull him down, maybe clip his heels. You foul him, you give away a penalty, but he didn't. He did enough to make sure he knew someone was there without fouling him. And that was excellent defending. So I think Luke Shaw and Maguire are the only ones that can come out of today with any sort of positivity because they were good. They were very good. As for the rest, not good enough. Lindelof, sloppy for their goal. Head the ball out, you clown. What are you doing? Second one, Wan-Bissaka. How many times are you going to get caught just drifting into the back post? How many times? I don't get it. How many times are you going to get caught doing that? You've done it. Remember the last game against Brighton at their ground where they had about 10 opportunities? Who was it? Your man Trossard just hanging on the back post. He had about 3-4 opportunities, hit the post twice. Like, we do it every game. I don't get it. David with the super chat says, don't sell Pogba. He's our engine in midfield. I thought Pogba was abysmal today. Not going to lie. I don't think he was great at all today. Gave the ball away for their goal as well. Played a big part in that. Second half, okay, he was probably better. And I'm a big fan of Pogba. I'm not saying this means you should sell him or get rid of him. But at the same time, he can do a lot better. I thought in the first 5-10 minutes, we did well. And it looked like, oh, we've turned up. We look like we're at this. We look like we're looking to get an early goal, you know, pile on the pressure for Brighton. But then after that, we allowed them to grow back into the game, get a little bit better, and grow in confidence. And that was annoying for me. Like, why did we do that? It didn't make sense. It didn't make sense at all. It was just typical. You knew, Danny Welbeck was going to score today. You just knew it, didn't you? Danny Welbeck is going to score. And he loved it. Fucking celebrated again. If I didn't love him so much, I would have killed him by now. I'll be down at Old Trafford looking for him. But it was a shit game. It's a shit game. That's all I can say. Shit game. The front four. Well, forget Cavani, yeah, because I feel sorry for that guy anyway. We don't create any chances for him. But you looked at it today, and it was like they all had beef with each other. Bruno blasting the ball at everyone with a pissed off look on his face. Rashford just running into defenders. Greenwood cutting on his right, cutting on his left, cutting on his right, cutting on his left, not crossing the ball. You're thinking, what? Like, what is this? We're not creating chances for our strikers. Everyone's playing for themselves. What is going on? But second half was a lot better and we got the win, so can't complain, especially when you look at Spurs drop points, Chelsea drop points, Leicester drop points. It's a lot better for us today than you know it maybe feels like after that performance. It's been a good weekend, especially after the international break, where you come in and you think, are you going to come in after the international break and be sloppy? You know, just before the international break, we got our arses handed to us by Leicester City. So it's a good performance, but I was just depressed by that today. Shit.
Bailly tested positive for COVID.
Bailly's tested positive for COVID. Could my day even get any worse? I don't even think it could. I'm done. I'm so done though. This how this team's making me feel now. Just done. Pogba, I just look at him and think, bro, if you sign your contract, oh fuck off. Eric Bailly, I feel the same. Like, bro, if he's not gonna play, you just go and do one. Go and become the best defender you can be elsewhere. It's like I just feel like that with everyone. Like, you're all doing my head in that. Fix up, man. We got so much to work on in the summer, you know. We ain't got a number one goalkeeper. We haven't got a number one, number 9. We haven't got any midfield. And we got question marks over our centre-backs. The only positions you can say are guaranteed for next season: Luke Shaw, Harry Maguire, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Bruno, and Rashford. Apart from that, I couldn't tell you who's going to be starting for us next season in those other positions. And that shows you how much work. Like, Fred is not the answer. If Fred's the answer, what the fuck is your question, bro? Like, what is the question? Who's the biggest waste of money? I don't know what it is if Fred's the answer. Like, and it feels harsh because he plays well in some games. He runs around a lot. He does this, he does that. Bro, we paid 52 million for you. You're supposed to do that. Like, we should be able to get someone from the academy that does Fred's job. When you're paying £50 million for a Brazilian, sell me a dream, give me a step over, do something. Be useful instead of being awful. Basuma greater than Fred, I think that goes without saying. Optimac Fred says to kick off in the comments. Fred is not even an international player, shouldn't play for United, says Tariq. Someone else said cheer up. I am. Look, we're basically, we've settled top 4, haven't we, tonight? We're 9 points clear of 4th, 10 points clear of 5th. So if we haven't got top 4 wrapped up, then I don't know when it will be wrapped up. Do you know what I mean? But it's done now. But that performance leaves a lot to be desired. And I would not give Ollie his contract till the summer. I would not go fucking begging Pogba to stay with a deal. I wouldn't be doing none of those things because right now there's so much to work on in this team. Even Cavani, don't go running around giving him a deal because the likelihood is with him, we'll give him a deal for 300 grand a week and he'll stink the fucking place out next season. Stink it out. So, I don't know. Reed says it's ridiculous how much unnecessary hate Maguire gets. I haven't hated him today. I said he was man of the match, to be honest. I think that a lot of the times he deserves criticism, or a lot of the time he has deserved criticism, but not at the moment. I think he's improved a lot in the last couple of weeks, and he's been doing a lot better. We make deals too quick for too much cash, says Curlers. Yeah, I heard someone mention on the radio earlier this week that if United were to have had Aguero, we would have given him a new 4-year deal by now. And it rings true with me. It definitely rings true. So yeah. Get your like, comment, share on. Get your super chat in if you want. We've got a couple of minutes left on this shit. And then we will be wrapping it up. Tomorrow, I'll be doing a video in the studio. Get Jay and Joe on it. So get your questions in. I want to have a debate though actually on De Gea and Dean Henderson because I'm not going to lie, bro. I want De Gea to be my number one next season. I'm not sure about Dean Henderson being number one next season. I think he's got massive potential and I think he's got a great future ahead of him, but I just think we're rushing it. I think we're rushing it. So we need to chill on that one, I think. Yeah, Adam's not smiling because he just watched that for 90 minutes. Yes. What happened to the Ronaldo video, says David. Yeah, I was going to do that. I'll do that. You know why I didn't do it? Because I just thought I can do this video at any time in the next 2-3 months. Because Ronaldo's not going anywhere and there will always be a story about where Ronaldo's going. So, Anthony says, I think his demands are rushing it into. Yeah, but at the end of the day, the geezers what? Since when do we let some young little snot-nosed goalkeeper fucking make demands to Man United? Like, come on. Thoughts on Maguire, possible pen? Do you mean the Danny Welbeck one? I didn't think that was a penalty at all. I didn't think that was a penalty at all. Thoughts on Martial injury? No, he's been shit all season. It's probably what he needs, to be honest. Just give him a break. Let him go on holiday. And just tell him, come back in pre-season, ready to be the main man. Thoughts on Rory saying Potter is a dud? Rory's a dud. Rory defended Frankie fucking Lampard for how long? Frank Lampard couldn't polish fucking Graham Potter's clipboard. Tell Rory to come here. Let me add him. Bays tested positive for COVID. Yes. That's true. That's sad, isn't it? Hopefully he's all right. David De Gea will be back versus Spurs. I hope so. Would I take Basuma? Of course. The Samoan says, Adam, my mate, we have to back Ali 100%. When he gets better players, then we will be better. I agree, but also I want to see you get more out of what you have as well. I want to see better shape. I want to see better football. I want to see better movement. So I still think Ali can improve what we've got, but I agree with you. Thought Basuma gave Bruno the runabout. Bro, Bruno just makes me stressed, man. I look at him and I see a man that's in a world full of stress. And I just want him to smile and be happy. You know what though, yeah? I'm not going to say that. It's a bit wrecky. Anyway, on that note, thank you for watching. Make sure you like and comment, share and subscribing. I'll be back soon. This has been a reaction to Manchester United beating the mighty Brighton and Danny Welbeck scoring at Old Trafford as Manchester United win. We are second in the league. It looks like we're going to be staying there till the end of the campaign, which I suppose is improvement on last season, but there's still so much more to go. Anyway, see you in a bit.